Level 1. Iron Ink. You sit in the tatami, your knees go numb, your back aches from tension. In front of you, a blank sheet of paper. In your hand, a brush soaked in thick black ink that smells of iron and stagnant water. Your father is beside you. His presence presses harder than gravity. You draw the kanji for loyalty. Your hand shakes. One stray drop falls where it shouldn't. The bamboo stick cracks against your wrist. A sharp, dry pain. Your father does not shout. He only whispers. A mistake is a betrayal of the ideal. You do not cry. Tears are mistakes too. You take a new sheet. You learn the first rule. Your body is only an instrument for the family's will. Level 2, Shadow Unit. A private school in Minato. You know all the answers, but you remain silent. Your father has taught you. Attention is a target. Outside the gates, a black sedan waits. Inside, 2 men. They look at the teachers like obstacles. Emotionless, calculated. You have no friends, only allies and risks. You watch other children eat ice cream and taste ash in your mouth. Your backpack feels heavier than theirs. It carries reports on their parents' real estate. Your father is Saiko-Komon. He is the brain of the clan. You are his next iteration. Level 3. Tea of Submission, Kyoto, a tea ceremony in a private club. Across from you sits the Deputy Minister of Construction, his forehead glistening with sweat. Your father pours tea, precise clinical movements. He mentions a new bridge construction tender, then the minister's son, addicted to online gambling and debts. The minister pales. This is not blackmail. It's logistics. You watch micro expressions, eyelid twitches, delayed breaths. You are learning the geography of fear. The tea is cold, the atmosphere sterile, like a morgue. Level 4, Irezumi Mark. Birthday. Your father leads you to a Horomono master. The basement smells of antiseptic and old cigarettes. The needle pierces skin 1,000 times per minute. The dragon on your back begins to breathe. This is not art. It is a contract. Your skin now belongs to the organization. You will never go to a public bath. Never remove your shirt in front of a woman without explanation. The pain lasts 3 days. Fever burns the remnants of childhood. The mirror reflects the dragon holding a pearl. You hold a future that looks like a cage. Level 5, White Collar Ghost. Economics degree. Investment fund job. A facade. Real office work. Sokaya. You buy single shares of massive corporations. You attend shareholder meetings. You sit in the front row like a shadow. You say nothing. You simply watch the chairman. He knows your father. He knows you know about his offshore accounts. The next day, a consulting payment lands in the fund. Routine. Money turns into numbers on a screen. You feel like an accountant in hell. Level 6, Amputation of Empathy. Office in Shinsebashi. Before you sits a clan captain who lost a shipment. On the table, a white handkerchief and a knife. Your father is too old to hold the blade. He nods at you. You take the knife. Your hand does not tremble. You remember the bamboo stick. The crack of bone is just a sound. You wrap the pinky in the cloth. The captain does not scream. It is a ritual. Business. Package delivered to your father, hands clean. But the smell of copper is in your pores forever. You no longer see people, only mistakes to correct. Level 7, Erasure of Self. Your father begins the purge. Young, ambitious captains are turned over to the police to make room for you. You see interrogation reports, names of friends you grew up with. You must remain silent. Your real voice vanished years ago. You speak in your father's quotes, think in his schemes. You become the shadow of the person who created you. A police handler promises freedom. You laugh. Freedom is for those who do not carry dragons on their back. You choose loyalty. Betrayal takes too much energy. Level 8. The Rose Garden. The organization is a garden. Sometimes living flowers must be cut so the roots do not rot. You watch your father turn his most loyal people over to the police to close budget holes and appease the prosecutor. One of them was your mentor. When he is led away in handcuffs, he looks at you without hatred, with pity. Then you understand, in this world there are no your people, only assets and liabilities. You are the most valuable asset your father ever prepared for sale. Level 9. The Emptiness of Power. You are at the top. You have everything except sleep. Every silence feels like a threat. Every bow an insult concealed. You sit in the same chair your father once sat in, drinking the same tea. You notice your hand tremble when signing an elimination order. Young men outside remind you of yourself. Exhaustion cannot be cured. You are a machine idling in place. You won the war, but the conquered land is a desert. Level 10, the final mistake. Your father dies in a hospital bought with shell companies. Before death, he takes your hand. His fingers are dry like parchment. He does not say, "I love you." He says, "Keep the numbers in your head." You sit in his chair. On your back is the dragon no one sees. Under your signature lie the fates of thousands. You have become what you once hated. Every morning you look in the mirror and see his eyes. Cold, empty, victorious. You thought you inherited power. You inherited the debt of conscience. Impossible to repay. That wraps up today's story. The script you've just heard is fiction, but Japan's corporate liability laws, the real-world Sokaya extortion schemes, and the rigid hierarchy within Yakuza families are parts of a reality most people choose to ignore. The chasm between the honor of the organization and the actual filth it feeds on, that is real too. If this story stayed with you, leave a comment on whether you think it's even possible to escape a family like this without becoming a part of it. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode.